So you tried everything, but you're still depressed. Maybe it has to do with your spirit. Let's talk about that. So just like in one of the other videos that you might have seen, I said that depression is very much spiritual. Yes, it is. It is spiritual. Yes. Because a lot of people don't know that we as humans are not only body. You know, we're not only body and fluids. We are spirit also. We are mind, spirit, and body. Yes, yes. So, a lot of times the spirit gets ignored, you know, and we want to feed the body all types of things in order to help the spirits to come to terms with stuff, but it doesn't, because the spirit is a being separate, you know, from the body itself. I mean, it's within the body, but it's not of the body. Okay. So, what makes depression spiritual, you ask? Well, just look at it this way. When somebody has cancer, you know, a lot of times people that survive cancer or people that have a very, very strong spirit, you know, they have that fighting spirit. Oh no, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pressing on and pressing on. I'm going to beat this thing, and they beat it. So, yeah, the spirit has a lot to do with your mood and your depression. Because when your spirit is broken on the inside, it feels worse than physical pain, because it's not a pain that you can just take away. It's a pain that needs time to heal. And I made a video about healing. You guys can go watch that too. But what you need to do when your spirit is down, you know, it's not go outside and look for distractions. You know, I mean, distractions are good, but when your spirit is broken, you make bad choices, okay? You make bad choices because you're just looking for something to patch up that hurts inside. And you'll do whatever to just feel good for a couple of seconds. And you're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret it a lot. So, I would say what you can do when your spirit is broken is go to the Almighty. I mean, by now you guys know that a lot of my, or almost everything that I talk about, I go back to God, because that's basically how I survived this thing. You know, like, that's how you can get through it. You know, I had times that I was mad at God, I was pissed at God, I was screaming at God, I couldn't believe that He was God, you know, because I was like, how can you be so terrible, you're doing this to me, you know, but now I'm like, God, you're pretty cool, okay, you're pretty awesome, because I didn't see what you were doing there. You know, God really doesn't work the way we work, and that's why a lot of people find it really hard to believe in Him, because they don't understand Him. Well, we're not supposed to understand God because He's God. You know, He's not like us. He made us, but He's not like us. Our brains are very small. We cannot understand God and the way He works, because He works in mysterious ways. And of course, when I was going through depression, I was like, I don't get this. I really don't get this. Like, why do I have to do this? Like why do I have to experience this right here? Like, what have I done? You know what I mean? So, yes, I just could not understand the reason for it in my life. Therefore, I kind of pulled away from God, which didn't make the situation any better, because I became even more, you know, neurotic and impatient and irritated and frustrated. So yeah, and there came a time that I had to let go, man. I had to let go of the control that I wanted to have on my life. You know, the system is jacked up. The society tells you you gotta know what you gotta do, that you gotta know what you gotta do at all times, and you're in control of your life, and you have to know what you gotta do, and nobody got nothing to tell you. I mean, it's good to have things in an order, but to be a control freak, it ain't healthy. It ain't healthy for you. It ain't healthy for the people around you. Okay? So what I want to say, again, is go to God. Okay? Go to God. The reason that I'm here today and I'm telling my story and I stand victorious, is because I went back to God. It wasn't easy, because I had a lot of pride in me, like, you don't deserve my worship. You don't deserve my honor because you betrayed me, But I realized that God is really, really, really gracious. It's really, really gracious. If I stayed longer in Europe with the condition that I had, I'm pretty sure things would have turned out really bad. And I came back to the islands just in the right time, that I could have gotten the help that I could have gotten, and now that I'm back on my feet. If I look 2.5 years ago and now, it's a very, very big difference. It's like a miracle, basically. Because if I just think now, 2.5 years ago, it was a different person, it was a different Pearl. So I'm very happy and I'm very glad, and it's not like that like superficial type of happy, like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Like, no, it's like joy, like you're joyful and you're thankful for life. You're grateful that you're alive and you're breathing and you have food and you have basically everything. So it's just being grateful and happy. And let me tell you, I said this in one of the other videos. When you are grateful for your life, for the little things, you won't get depressed. You won't, because you're always fixated on things that are positive. And positivity, is just beautiful. When you spread positivity, you just see just beautiful things happen around you. And, having depression is not something that you should be ashamed of, because I was ashamed of it. But I'm not ashamed of it anymore, because I'm using it to help other people that are going through the same stuff. So, I would say, if you are, struggling right now and you're like, oh my goodness, I really don't know what to do right now with my life. It's kind of confusing. I'm having all these weird thoughts, and I don't know how to get better. You can talk to the therapist. And a therapist will probably ask you, like, how do you feel about that? And you probably don't know what to say, because you're like, I don't know how I feel. My feelings are confused. That's basically what therapists ask you. But when you go to God, God is going to explain to you, through His Word and through situations and through just your life, that life is something that you should not try to figure out. Because the moment that you try to figure out life, you become depressed. And I realized that with myself. The moment when I try to figure out, what I'm going to do in 5 years, what I'm going to do in 10 years, what I'm going to do, I get depressed. And, having stress is not good for anybody, okay? They can say, all they want, stress can be a good thing. Stress is not good for anybody, okay? Stress gives you liver disease, okay? All right? It gives you heart disease. I mean, it's not good for you. It's just not good for you. And God says to just leave all the worries behind, leave the past behind you, and because He has a plan and a future for you. So why worry about it? Everything's gonna work out, everything's gonna be fine. So just lay it in the hand of God, people, and pray about everything. Worry about nothing, pray about everything. I love that verse. So yes, just do that. And I want to leave you guys with this verse. It's in Proverbs. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will surely direct your path. Okay? Thanks for watching. Once again, if you like my videos, you can thumbs up this video. If you think this video will help somebody out, share it. And subscribe for more videos, okay? Have a nice day, and God bless. Bye!